Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. I see so many people already in the chat. DJ is in the house. Steve is in the house. Leakan always. Big up to you. Trefford, Kunda. Good afternoon from Zambia. Good afternoon. It's still very early. Oh, yeah, from your country, right? Okay. Big up, DJ. Yeah. We have a High AF Alien. Wow. What a nickname. Hello, everybody. All right. I see you. I see people. Many people in the house already. Okay. Blue Love from Toronto. Mr. Alien. The alien is from Toronto, but he can land in your backyard right now because he's an alien. He can fly. Hello, everybody. We're gonna wait for a few minutes for people to get here so we can start, right? Good afternoon from Namibia. Yeah, good morning to you. Welcome, everybody from Kenya. Wow, Kenya, Malaysia. Oh my goodness. Marwan is from Malaysia and it's already 11 p.m. Wow. Woo! This world, man. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere in the world. Amati is from Uganda. Okay. Hello there in Uganda. I thought you were the Amati that sabotaged our flag, you know. The Leicester City player, but I think his name is not spelled that way, but I just wanted to say something. Blue Army, whatever. Okay, assembled. Let's go. Few minutes to 5 o'clock p.m. in Namibia. Wow. Interesting, right? 3:57 in Nigeria. Okay. Interesting. That's good. So, people, what are we going to discuss today? Nothing. I depend on you. Hello, my brother Said is in the house. From Switzerland. La Suisse. Okay. Almost 6 o'clock there. Wow. Bro, I'm struggling to wake up here, as you can tell. My eyes. Been walking and from Somalia. Mr. Wanag. Okay. Hello. Lukaku said he's staying at Inter. Who cares? If he doesn't want to come play for the best team in the world, and then that is his problem. He's going to regret that if he doesn't come. I'm doing good, Mr. Modestus. La Suisse, yeah. La Suisse. 6 p.m. in Uganda. DJ, thank you so much. So what are we going to discuss today? We are going to talk about who are we going to get, right? Our next number 9. We have some news today that Thomas Tuchel is thinking about keeping Armando Broja in the team next season if we don't get the big guns. So Broja instead of Tammy Abraham. Do you really believe that Broja is better than Tammy Abraham? And my question is why people hate Tammy Abraham that much. He's still the best scorer in the team for 2 seasons. And I don't understand. Beginning by the manager himself doesn't rate him. And he would prefer to have an 18 years old from Vitesse to replace him than Tammy. Is this still like football, or there is another reason why people really hate Tammy Abraham? I don't understand that. I don't want to speculate, but it's just, it looks like it's not football anymore. If you're gonna take an 18 years old from the Dutch league for his first season in the Dutch league with Tammy Abraham, who been in the Premier League for a couple of seasons, scored a lot of goals in the Championship with Aston Villa, Swansea City, came to Chelsea, our top scorer without taking any penalty. He was going even to be the Golden Boot last season if he was taking penalties. But for some reason, it's better to what? Not to score at all or struggle to score a goal than score with Tammy Abraham. This is the way it looks in the community at the moment. And I even it reminds me of a comment that I saw on Twitter somewhere. Let me just look at it. Somebody, I don't know, a current or ex-player, he was saying that it's better for me to lose the Champions League with Pep Guardiola as my manager than win the Champions League with another manager on the bench. Wow. What that guy been smoking? Because I don't think even Guardiola himself is going to agree with him. Guardiola will kill to win the Champions League again after maybe 10 years. So this is exactly what is happening in the community. Exactly. Like, hey, I prefer not to score or to struggle, whatever it is, just get that guy out of my club, Tammy Abraham. How that club becomes your club, Tammy been there since the age of 7, and you call Chelsea your club, and he need to go, and you have to stay. Hello? Just think a little bit before talking a lot of nonsense. So yeah, this guy here, what's he said? Italian. Oh, he's a manager. He's not even a player. Manager. The Zerbi, he said, like, Tuchel is a great manager, but I would rather lose the Champions League final with Guardiola on the bench than win it with another coach. Wow. This guy here, he is smoking something bad because it's not something good. If you smoke something good, it's going to give you some good ideas, right? But this guy is on some cheap stuff and it just messed up his head. How can you say that? Not win the Champions League is somebody. And yeah, I wanted just to make some connections here. Like, you see, this is exactly what is happening in the Chelsea community. Win nothing, score nothing is better with somebody else than score goals or win something with Tammy Abraham. Okay. Yeah, nobody want to lose the Champions League final. This guy is smoking. He is smoking something. You are right, Said. Yeah. So this guy is saying smoking is illegal. It's not in America, bro. It's legalized in many states here. You can smoke. You can smoke the good stuff somewhere. Legal. You go to a normal shop. You keep the normal doors. And in Holland also you can smoke. Natural stuff. I'm not sending people to smoke, but you know what I mean. I never smoked my life. So, but this is an expression that people will say. If you are talking a lot of crap, nonsense, people will say you are smoking something. But hey, smoking is not illegal. Like if you smoke a cigarette, it's not illegal. But if you smoke some hard stuff, it's illegal in certain states. Like in my state, no. Colorado, California, Washington State, those states, they legalize medical stuff, you know. If you feel a lot of pain and you have to smoke, you can buy legally. But I know what you mean. So, as you can tell here, this Italian coach is trying to sabotage Thomas Tuchel Champions League. What do you want? I don't care, man. Even if we park the bus, I was going to enjoy the Champions League Cup, you know. We didn't even park the bus. We outplayed them. We outclassed Pep Guardiola. And now this guy, I don't know if he's looking for a job to be Guardiola's assistant or he has something against against Tuchel, that he's talking a lot of nonsense. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's see what is happening in the community. Steve, can you give us some breaking news or something? Let's go. Let's go to Simon Phillips, right? Because what he does is like he collects all the news from other people and he put them together on, you know, on Twitter. It's not his news or anything, but it's more rapid, more quicker to, you know, to get those news and copy them, pass them, and you can just go and find everything pretty much from Simon Phillips. So, you know, Simon, I'm promoting your account here, brother. Promoting you here. So let's go and see what you've been saying this morning. Simon, talk to us. Giving away some retro shirts, blah, blah, blah. Christian Pulisic, been an incredible couple of days. Yeah, he's in the camp, right? He's in the US camp. I don't think he's going to play tonight, but he will definitely be there. And he said that he's definitely staying at Chelsea Football Club. Don't listen to anybody because people are going to try to link him with all kinds of teams. Christian came to Chelsea to win, and he won the big one. The first trophy is a big one, Champions League. What do you expect from him? Next season, he's going to get better. Know what I mean? So, for people who are trying to push their boys, it's not going to happen, okay? Because you want to see somebody and you try to create some fake news about certain players. It's not going to happen, right? So, yeah, Simon here is talking about Broja, right? Okay, so Armando Broja is going to be offered a new contract at Chelsea Football Club, with Thomas Tuchel considering including him in the first team next season. This is according to Sky Sport. Yeah, Sky Sport always watch my video, right? Because I made videos, you know, few days ago. I made a video about Broja. Last week I made another video about Broja. I've been telling you guys to keep an open mind. The young man could be given a chance because I've been watching some highlights from Holland and he's doing good. He got a good physique to be a number 9, you know. He's tall, powerful, very, very quick. The pass is there. So if you give him a chance, he can take it, you know. So I've been making videos, but they're just repeating what I've been saying all this time. So, Livramento Tuchel really likes him. How do you, yeah. Oh, see, okay. So he said like Tuchel really likes him on TV, right? He hasn't, you know, been watching him like live or something. But let's see. Give him a preseason and let's wait and see. And the problem is, how are you gonna like an 18 years old from the Dutch league? He's going to find it very difficult in the Premier League. I like Broja. Everybody knows about it. But I am trying to understand the logic behind benching Tammy Abraham, who might not be the level you want, but if he's given an opportunity, he can improve. Why not improve what you've already have in the team and give this young man another loan, like a very good loan in the Premier League, like Brighton, teams like that, you know, or send him to Germany, okay? Borussia Dortmund or whatever. Give them Broja on loan for 3 years. Get Sancho, get Haaland. I'm losing it here, right? dreaming. So yeah, Broja could be leading our attack next season. Who knows? Let's see. The other news that he's talking here, the situation in my last 2 weeks. Definitely don't rule out. Okay, so don't rule out this guy. I'm sick and tired of talking about him, man. Haaland, I'm sick. I'm tired. Okay, just make it happen or forget about him and let's move on. Sick of links that never materialize. Okay, another link, Jadon Sancho, another one. Another one that I don't want to really even hear from. So if we can't land our biggest target, we're going to go for this guy, Sancho. To play where? To replace who? What about Kalim Hassan-Odoi? You know? And if we bring Sancho, we better play him on the wing. He's a winger. He's not a wing back. You know? But yeah, it's entertaining, all right? What's going on outside? Sorry, they are cutting some lawn outside, so you might hear some noise. Trying to make the house a little pretty, right? All right, let's do this. Let me read some comments and start taking some calls. Fabricio. Broja, what do you say? Broja has that aggression to win. Have you ever watched Broja play like in the senior level, or you just watch those highlights? Okay. Let's see. Any question here? Thomas Tuchel is a very good coach. We played Guardiola 3 times and we beat them 3 times. You can't take that away from him, for sure. Chelsea Blue could win anything. People are jealous of us because they couldn't win anything. Cannot believe the Chelsea fan bias that the Kalim Hassan-Odoi. Yeah, I can't believe, man. I don't know. That's why I said there are certain agendas against certain players, especially English and from the academy. Everybody is going for Sancho. Christian Pulisic can play in Sancho's place, okay? Kalim Hassan-Odoi, play him on the wing, you know, from the left-hand side. Play him there. Give him a run of games in the right system before we judge him. You're gonna play him as a winger, as a wing back, and from the right, you know. What do you expect from him? He need to learn a new position where he need to run up and down all the time, defending. He's a flair player. You can't force flair player to do a lot of defensive work. Otherwise, you're going to kill them. Yes, defending is a group, but come on. You're not going to ask Messi or Ronaldo to just defend, you're gonna kill them, right? I'm just giving an example. Anybody, you are a defender, try to defend first, and then you can go up and score goals. We're not expecting Rudiger to score every single game, but we expect him to put those tackles and keep the clean sheet, right? So if he scores, it's a bonus because everybody in the team need to work together to score goals and to defend. But first of all, do your job first. Timo Werner, yes. If you are there in front and we are waiting for a goal, try to score. You're not going to force Timo Werner to be a center back and start defending and defending. This guy here said that buy Sancho or Dembele. It's not that easy, like just buy. Dembele is under a contract. Sancho also is under a contract. There's a lot of money involved, agent, and also personal choices. So you just don't say, don't go buy such and such, because it's not as easy as it looks on paper. So let's see. Steve is suggesting something like we have to check on Fabrizio Romano. I don't know. Did you hear anything about from him? Here we go. Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. What are you saying, bro? Nothing special about Chelsea, right? Talking about Zidane. Koeman to stay at Barcelona. He's just promoting his stuff here because this guy is like the top of the top. Tottenham are in direct contact with Antonio Conte representatives. PSG still convinced Pochettino to stay. Okay. Fabio Paracchini will decide about Spurs director of football proposal next week. Spurs are making some progress here. They're going to get Paracchini and then possibly Antonio Conte to join, which I don't really think it's going to happen unless if he already gave up on his method, his demand. Maybe he just want to start a long-term project because Conte is definitely a short-term manager that will come, buy, win, and leave. But do you really think that he can work with Dele Alli, people like that? It's going to be difficult. And Harry Kane need to stay. Let's say Tottenham are still in talk with Son agent to reach an agreement. Hey, Son, leave. Just go. You're not going to win anything. You are 26, 27. It's time to go. You're going to just waste your entire career at Spurs without winning anything. So just leave, man. Leave and go. Sassuolo, Romelu Lukaku. Yeah, this is the news that was from yesterday, right? That he's leaving. He's not leaving. Sorry. It is what it is. It's just paper talk. I don't believe on that. And let's see what is happening, people. Let me just invite few people so they can take over if they want, of course. Okay. Let me continue to read some comment. Youngsters have known they won the Champions League by Sancho. That I've already read that. How good is Silva in transition? How good is his movement and awareness in the box? Can he play in the half space? These are the type of questions that need to be answered, not goals, Tolly, or XG. Okay, that's your opinion. But now people just care about statistics, right? About every little things that you're going to do is going to be recorded and put in some sort of statistics. But back in the day, okay, we didn't have all this complicated statistics about everything. Eye test, you know, you are a bowler, you can tell like this guy is really a bowler. Okay, if I was saying, oh, look at how many corner kicks he took and how good was his throwing, and you know how the angle the ball was traveling and all those stuff, man. I'm sick and tired of them. You know, I miss the old days when you have just to see a bowler like, yeah, this guy is a bowler. Ronaldinho is a bowler. You see him, you don't care about training. He doesn't even train that much. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't he doesn't do stupidity on the field. He just mean business. But now it's like you can pass the ball to somebody close to you, just like 1 meter away, 10 times, and then you have 100% of pass accuracy, you know? Stupid, right? General, Mr. General in the house. How is going, brother? Kai Harvard, number 29. He scores on 29. Yeah. I made a shirt. I made a post about this this stuff, but yeah. Scored on the 29th of May 29th. Stuff like that, 21. Anyone joining Chelsea now has the perfect opportunity to do what? Perfect opportunity to win 2 trophies instantly. Yeah, still we need to play. We need to play the World Cup tournament and also, yeah, Super Cup with Sevilla, and the World Cup is going to be against what team? I don't know. It's from South America, from Africa, and I don't know, Asia. So yeah, that's the way it is. DJ, my brother, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing, bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, listen, sorry about yesterday, man. I'm good, mate. I know I went off yesterday when you were on stream late in the morning yesterday. My my internet went down, mate, and it looked like I was still logged onto your thing. I think because I think you had already gone, and I think you thought I might have fallen asleep. I didn't.
Yeah, fall asleep, I thought you were just you passed out in the couch or something.
My internet went down, bro. My thing just stayed. The picture just stayed on your system, and I don't know why that happened. I've been having issues with my internet of late. I don't know what the problem is with it. Since I've been doing some stuff around my house around here. But yeah, how you doing anyway?
Yeah, I'm here just talking a lot. Nothing special.
No, I've picked up on a lot of what you've just said about our plays and about obviously Lukaku's news yesterday. To be honest with you, as I said to you yesterday, that news of him not coming to us was no surprise to me, to be honest with you, because to be fair to Lukaku, he actually did say a couple of weeks ago, I think when there was talk when Conte left, or a week ago, and there was talk of Simeone and Zaghi coming in, that he was actually going to hear what the club and what the managers didn't have to say, because obviously with their financial, we know about their financial issues, and we also want to know if he's going to be part of the plan still for next season, or will they need to sell him. It looks like he's been given the go-ahead to stay, and he's obviously saying he's happy to stay. I mean, I still don't think that deal is dead in the water yet. I still think if money was thrown at them, I think that deal could still be vitalised, to be honest with you. It could be easily, it could still come into fruition. But if we don't get him, then I saw a shout there for Andre Silva. He's not a bad shout. He's not a bad shout either, because let's be honest, Haaland is not going to come this season. I think if anybody's going to be sold, Sancho is going to be the one sold, because apparently Dortmund have a gentleman's agreement with him saying that he'll be allowed to leave this season if the right offer comes in for him. And I can see that actually happening, but I can't see Haaland going as well. Haaland will probably be one of the players that will go next season. However, if we can strike a deal with him now, where when it comes to next season, he can join us in January, that would be great. But let's see. But then Real Madrid and Barcelona are probably going to be in for him as well. Bayern Munich will be the other. So he's going to be competition for him next season, mate. It's going to be pure competition. But I would like you, though. I mean, we have Abraham, we have Broja. I mean, if we can't get what we want to get, then stick with these guys, man. I don't see why we can't stick with them, and maybe give him more for running to the team next season. Because that's what I've been saying about Hudson-Odoi as well. Because I've been hearing a lot from a lot of other fan bases, or also I say a lot of other streams saying we should get rid of Cho. Get rid of Cho. Why get rid of Cho? He's one of our best. For me, he's one of our best graduate players that we've actually produced. He's just not been given a chance to play in the position that he's best at playing in. And when he does go in that position, for me, he's performed. I mean, he did it with Sarri. He did it with Lampard before, obviously picked up that injury. He's done it with Lampard when Lampard has put him a few times on. He's done it, then he's not disappointed. So, I don't know. I just don't get some of our fan base, to be honest with you, sometimes. I really don't. I mean, it's get rid of him. But
we never learn anything, yeah? We said the same about Rudiger, Christensen, or the Deadwood. We wanted them out. But it's football, brother. You react according to your sentiment. You can't really control people's emotions. But in the Chelsea community, it's just a little too much because people are not patient. And, when you have just win every single day, like in no mistake allowed, no time to wait. It's just like, I don't know. Can you imagine go on.
Yeah, go on. Can you imagine? Go on, bro. So you were saying?
Yeah, like I said, can you imagine like a Chelsea if we become like a mid-table club, for example? how many of people are going to leave us? Like, I can't take this anymore. I'm gone. It's difficult.
You see, this is what I've said it all. Because I mean, I've been around this whole, as you know, mate. I've been a Chelsea fan since the late '80s. Yeah, I've seen my team get '80s, '90s. I've seen my team get relegated. I've seen them come back up. I've seen us win things before Roman Abramovic took over the football club. I've seen us do things. We've also done some stupid things in that time as well. But what fans have got to realise is that, when we're not always winning, we always want to win. I 100% agree. And I'm one for that to always want my club to win. But there'll be times when you can't always win. What do you then do? Do you just turn on your players, get rid of your players? Because let's be honest, if Roman wasn't there, would any of these fans be coming out and saying, "Oh, get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him"? I mean, Timo Werner got a lot of slack this season, right? I tell you what, if there was no Roman, would people still be asking for Timo Werner to be sold? No. They'll say he needs another season. He needs another season. And this is what I've been saying all along with all that plays. They need another season. Let's be honest, I said it already from day one, as you know, Orgs. I've come on your shows many times, but these players were never going to win the Premiership this season. I said it from day one. I said these players need to get used to the Prem. They're more likely to do better in Europe than they are to do in the Premiership, right? Because they're used to that kind of thing. And it proved to be that way. We've gone and won the Champions League. And I said this from day one. And I said next season now,
it's a big bonus.
It's going to be
won something this season. It's just a bonus.
Yeah, and it's one of the biggest trophies in world football that we've won.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So that's how I look at the situation. And next season, give these boys now a proper pre-season. You watch how they're going to go next season. I'm telling you now, Havertz, Werner, Ziyech, Pulisic, if he can avoid his injuries, Cho, another one. These guys are all going to come again next season, and the fans are going to be like saying, "Oh, thank God we hang on to them all." You know what I mean? Oh, let's not get rid of them. Let's not get rid of them. But I get we need to strengthen our team. I get all that, but I wouldn't get rid of players that don't need to go. Just get rid of the dead wood.
True. Herbert, my brother, talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah, how we're doing? What we're talking about?
Yeah, anything, man. We can talk even about Man United now. What's going on there?
No, you don't need to talk about Man United. I've told you, don't talk about United till the Euros are finished. We're not going to do anything till then. It's confirmed actually, because our kit sponsors deal finishes at the end of June, so we can't sign players, or we can let go of players, but we can't sign players without a sponsor. So that's the thing. So we'll be making all the moves in July, I believe.
Good for you. Yeah, we've been just talking about seeing our options, and I was thinking, because last night I watched maybe for 2 hours, try to understand a little bit more about Andre Silva. I made a video like a couple of weeks ago about him to tell people to keep an open mind, because It's not because somebody flopped at AC Milan, apparently flopped. He was very young back then. And I even read some quote from Ronaldo saying that he's going to be one of the best. So Ronaldo saying that means
Andrew
he
Silva
knows.
from Frankfurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
From
And
Frankfurt, right?
Yeah,
from
that's the
Frankfurt.
one.
And today, he's been even linked with Man City. Man City are considering to go for him. If it's too expensive to get Harry Kane, they're gonna move and go for him. And the way I see it is like Man City know what they are doing exactly. Remember, they tried to sign Koulibaly, and then it was so complicated, too expensive. They went for Diaz. What is his first name? Ruben Diaz, right?
Ruben Diaz, yeah.
Yeah, and look at him. Look at him now, the best in the Premier League. So it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to go for big names.
No, it's true.
What I'll say about Andrew Silva is that the last few strikers who have come out of Frankfurt, they haven't, done well. So, that Jovic, and Haller also. And then, I mean, it's very easy to start bad in the league, in German league. Even Werner did it as well. So it hasn't worked out too
People
much.
are talking about Joelinton and Werner. Werner is not
him as well.
Yeah,
exactly, him as
Joelinton.
well.
And from, I mean, it becomes just like a stereotype, It's like, okay, English teams can't win on penalties against German. And we went to Bayern Munich in their own stadium and we won backyard and won on penalties. So I mean, I don't believe on those.
Andrew Silva is. I watched Andrew Silva play a couple of times. His style of play is a lot similar to Morata. If you remember at Juventus, he was also scoring goals, and at Chelsea he flopped. So I don't know. I will since you've won the Champions League, you can literally pull any player. So I would like you to go. I mean, he is like a B category player, while you guys can get an A category player. So that's what I feel, because I mean, he scored 35 goals, I think, in Bundesliga. So that just shows.
I think.
28. Okay. So I mean, I think he's a fourth top scorer in Europe behind Messi and Mbappe, Lewandowski, and all these guys. So, but I still think someone better, will be.
Like who? How do you say that about German or players from the Bundesliga, and people still want Haaland? How that works?
Yeah, but Haaland is touching world class at, what is he, 21? You can see he has many attributes which are easily transferable to the Prem. He's literally a pace and power merchant, and he scores goals. He's built genetically freak. He's a freak. So obviously that will be your ideal signing. But yeah, Andrew Silva, I mean, I don't know. You can get someone better, I believe. He's okay. I mean, I don't think bringing him is going to close the gap on City. That's what I feel.
But what if City got him?
Yeah, City don't need many players. They just need a striker. They already have 18-member squad. You guys need at least 3 or 4 new players. Not just as a starting 11, but on the bench as well. So and the striker position is one which you guys have been missing a lot. So if you want to fill that position, you have to go and get a quality player.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Estimation.
Wow, 32 games, 28 goals, 8 assists. That's quite something, bro. That's quite something, because even Joelinton didn't score this kind of numbers in Germany. And okay.
You see, going back to what Herbert was saying. How you doing, Herbert? By the way, you okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm okay, bro.
Going back to what you were just saying, mate. You made some interesting points there about 1 or 2 players that we may need to bring. I mean, according to Thomas Tuchel, I think he said we need about 3 players tops to come in and do something for us. As he goes, more or less, we've got the team there. I think he just said that we need 3 players, possibly. There's obviously this talk of a striker. We may not even get a striker. It could be more of another holding midfielder, like I don't know, Declan Rice or Tuchel has been mentioned as well. And there was another one that was linked with us today. I've got to check it. It was a new midfielder has been linked with us as well today. I can't get his name now, but I need to go back on my thing and check. But there's another midfielder that's been linked with us. I think it's the guy who plays for. Is it Weigl? I can't pronounce his name even.
Weigl.
He's
Weigl,
looking
yeah.
at Dortmund. Had him at Dortmund.
Yeah,
Dortmund.
that's the one, mate. That's the one. He's another one that's been linked with as well. But I tell you what, in terms of a striker wise, I mean, do you not guys think though that we could not at least see how? Because I for one can't believe Timo Werner will have a bad season next season. I really can't see it. I can see this guy actually scoring goals next season. Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that he'll be the answer for the whole season, no. But I mean, when people talk about like a stopgap striker, because let's be honest, I don't think Lukaku's going to come. I can't see obviously Haaland coming, and there's no way Harry Kane's going to come either, especially if Conte gets the Tottenham job. So the next one you have to look at is who else can we go and bring in there, like another stopgap striker. Who would you say is out there really that we can go and get as a stopgap? This is one of the reasons why I think Andre Silva has been linked with us, and then the other one that's been linked with us again is Jovic. He's another one that's currently linked with us as well. Again.
Get Jovic. Let's listen from. Yeah.
I think
Go on.
I'll just say this because Andre Silva has such a wonderful season. He's going to cost you guys 60 million, and that's not stopgap for me. So if you can get Jovic for like say 40 million, and then you go for Haaland next season when his release clause clicks in, that would be ideal.
Okay, that is a good idea. Couch critic. What's going on, brother?
What are you saying, brother? You good? I love the handle. Europe is blue.
Okay, yeah.
No, I just think that we can't be looking for stopgaps anymore. This is like we're talking big money still. Like people are spending big money to bring in strikers. It's either you go for a world-class striker or you go for nobody. And for me, the only three targets that Chelsea should be looking at right now is Lewandowski, if they can pry him away from Bayern, Harry Kane, regardless of the fee, or Haaland. And if it means that you have to pay over the odds to get somebody like that, then you have to do it because that's the last piece. That is the ultimate last piece. If you're going for the secondary targets, the tertiary targets, the Andre Silvas, Andre Silva to me doesn't even really fit our profile. Like he doesn't work in the half space as well. He's not a guy that like will get in behind and burn you with pace. So how does he fit with what Tuchel's trying to do? Yeah, he can score goals inside the 18, but so could Tammy Abraham. Tammy can score goals. Tammy can bang in goals from the 6. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what we need right now is a guy that fits the profile of the style of football we want to play. And for me, there's only 3 guys in world football right now that fit the bill. 2 are available right now. 1 might be. And if it means you have to spend 150 million to solve that problem, then just do it. Do it and don't look back. Just do it and don't look back. Because I guarantee you, if Chelsea gets any one of those 3 strikers, we're not only winning the Premier League, we're winning the Champions League.
Champions League again. I want to win it 3 times in a row. I want to win it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, back-to-back Champions Leagues, man. That'd be wicked.
Like you can't tell me if we add a Lewandowski or a Haaland or a Harry Kane that we're not on that level now. Right now, we kind of like crept underneath. Nobody expected Chelsea to win the Champions League this year with the squad that we assembled. Very young players, like 8 or 9 of the key players that we had on the team. 8 or 9 of the key players that we had on the team, they're like 25 years and under. You add a striker that knows how to score right now, and it's a wrap. It's a lock.
You mentioned a very good point here. How realistic is Lewandowski?
Honestly, I think money talks. Money talks. If you said to me, I'm Dortmund's director, and you said I'm going to give you 150 million to get this guy this year.
31 years old.
Next year he's 75 million, right? So you basically paid an extra year on top of that. You basically paid. I'm giving you 75 million so I can have him this year because I don't want a bidding war next year. I want to give you 150 million right now. You can't tell me they're going to be like, nah, we'll wait. We'll take the 75 million next year. Like they're going to take the 150 million and be done with it. And then you know how Dortmund are as is anyways. They're the type of team that knows how to find the next striker anyways. How many strikers have they had in that club right now? Like every year they find a new striker and he always brings in 30 goals.
Yeah, my fear is if we get Lewandowski, they are going to use the same money and go for Haaland. And they're gonna get the better deal over the years. You know what I mean? So we pay them 150 to get Lewandowski, who is like 31 or 30 years old. I don't even know.
33.
Oh, really? Already? Look,
but he doesn't look it though. You know, he's nothing close to 33.
But you know the nature, brother. The nature. This is the Premier League. He's gonna start getting injured. People are going to get on his case, and it's not gonna be as easy as in the Bundesliga. So you buy him for 150, right?
I'm not saying 150 million for Lewandowski. First of all,
okay,
I'm not. Yeah. I don't think that you pay 150 million for a 33-year-old striker. But I'm saying
you don't pay that money. Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's what I say. You don't pay that money for Lewandowski. Yeah.
No, but if you can get him for 90, you do.
90, even 90 still like 33, bro.
You don't have resale value with him. That's the biggest problem.
I don't care about resale value.
We don't have to sell. We just need people who can score goals.
You telling me Lewandowski on this team right now? Okay, money aside. Given what you said, like the Premier League being a tough competition, he's probably going to get banged up or whatnot. Do you not think Lewandowski with this Chelsea setup right now puts them at or near the top of the Premier League and at or near the top of Europe?
That's for sure. I believe in that.
Well, that's what I'm saying then. So it doesn't matter what you're paying at this point, man. You're going to pay that back regardless. We're going to be challenging for the title. We're going to be challenging for the European honors. Just pay it and don't look back. I don't care. Just pay it and don't look back.
I think the reason I mentioned resale value is because as fans, obviously, we don't care, but the club does, because you're not going to buy a 33-year-old and, sell him buy at 90 and sell it for what, 20, 25? Because all the players you have bought, all the players you have bought, you have almost recovered your money. And that's how, a good club runs. So,
no doubt. I'm not speaking in terms of like what makes sense in terms of like the financial pull of the club. I'm talking about what makes sense for football, and like the club, obviously they're going to be looking at it the same way you're looking at it right now. Like, listen, this guy's 33. Can he do it in the Premier League? We are all looking at it from the fans' perspective. I'm looking at it from the perspective, like, if we add this guy, you can't tell me. Like, look at what Cavani did for you guys this year. I mean, I know you guys didn't win Europa League, but like, Cavani was a killer for you guys, man. Like,
actually,
how old is he? He's like 33 as well, right?
Yeah,
he is 34, I think. But he wants to go. Actually, he didn't even want to stay at United. We begged him and, almost gave him 50 million quid extra to stay.
And how do you feel about that, though?
When we signed him, I was so dejected because he was a free agent throughout the summer and we signed him on the last day, which just makes no sense. So, and we gave him the number 7 shot as well. So just makes no sense, but always, hindsight's a beautiful thing. Obviously, he's done well. But again, Cavani is not going to close the gap on City. That's my...
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. But, like, he's definitely helped your squad in an immense amount of way. Like, there's no way you guys finish second without him. There's absolutely no way.
No.
So I'm just saying this. Like, as a football perspective, like, what I think the squad needs, there's only 3 strikers that make sense for Chelsea. It's Lewandowski, Haaland, Harry Kane. Harry Kane, I don't think will ever come to Chelsea. He wouldn't survive. Like the amount of ridicule from the media and whatnot, he would never survive. The only place that he can go and feel good about playing football again is either United or maybe even City. He's not coming. He's not coming anywhere else in London.
Will you guys take Danny Ings?
No.
Yeah, I heard about Danny Ings, but I didn't take it seriously. But I was like, no, man.
He's injury prone, and on top of that, he doesn't play our style of football. We're a counter-attacking team that plays in the half spaces. We dominate the half spaces.
Yes, brother, I understand you, but do you think that we can change the system next season to fit certain players?
What would you like to see?
Because this season is just adapting to what he got, right? So if he's going to sign somebody, he knows exactly how to use him. And I haven't heard you like mention Lukaku. Looks like Lukaku is not going to do it. But how about playing differently to adapt Lukaku? So,
I mean, what are Lukaku's strengths? Lukaku's strengths are he's good in the
power,
box,
speed.
Yeah, he's a great mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
horrible first touch. according
awful
to many. Yeah.
So he's not really great at the link-up game, which is probably one of Tuchel's most important attributes in his football. He wants you to link up. He wants you to get in behind the last line of defenders and come short to collect the ball. And I don't see where Lukaku fits in that style of football. I just don't see where he fits. Of course, he can bang in the goals. If you put him inside the 18, and he'll bang in a goal for you, but I just don't know. We're not getting in the 18 with this. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're getting to that point where we're just finishing off chances. Like if you look at the chances that we've missed this year, he would definitely have helped for sure. I just don't know if our general open play, our build up, our linking is going to suit his style of football. That's what I think. I think if you're gonna buy him just because he scored a bunch of to be fair, I don't even trust Italy when it comes to like goal scoring numbers. I don't trust that league. It just doesn't strike me as a league that like Muriel, was it from Fiorentina? Is he at Fiorentina? Guy scored 20 plus goals already. He's 30 years old. He scored 20 plus goals in Serie A. The strikers in
Serie A.
And Immobile also is in the Serie A, Lazio, right? He
still
scored a lot of goals.
And he's banging goals. Those guys are banging goals, So I don't trust stats, I have to see them play. I want to see them play, and if they look good in the system, in our setup, in our system, if somebody like can like get in behind the defense, can like link up play, use their feet, that's the kind of striker that I think we need, and that's why I say it's Lewandowski, it's Harry Kane, or it's Haaland, and not that Haaland even plays like those other two, because he's just powerful like Lukaku, uses his pace and whatnot. But I feel like if you add a guy like that at 21, you have more room for growth later.
Yeah, I completely agree.
It's a bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate situation that you guys have won the Champions League. You have the trophy. You have got the money, obviously, and the manager. But there are no strikers in the market who are available, and those you want are you have to pay over the odds. So.
I think if we can't get the top of the top, let's forget about it and wait.
Yeah, but I think even DJ said that you can go for a stopgap striker, because you guys have done this in the past also with the Morata and Higuain situation. Morata, you bought for 75 million, you sold him after a season and a half. So and you bought Higuain. So Chelsea can do that.
Chelsea's been doing that for how many years now, missing primary targets and then getting like the D-Tech C targets. Like look at they couldn't get what was it? They were looking to get the kid that went to Liverpool there. Oxlade Chamberlain, and then they end up with Danny Drinkwater. They couldn't get these are the signings that
we ended up by people like Zappa Costa, we could have gone for like Alexandro and stuff like that. We always just go for I think you're right. We just
pay the money
pay
and
the
get
money,
the guy
get
you want.
The best. And that's
what do you guys think of Hakimi?
Yeah, he's not a bad shout.
Good. Go on, DJ.
No, he's not a bad shout. But the only thing with Hakimi is I think with Hakimi, if we're going to, obviously he's going to come into play as a right wing back, isn't he? Or as a right back. But then we've obviously in that position we've got Reece James, and we obviously got
Aspi. Yeah, you're breaking, DJ. Your internet is acting again.
Then you look at, then you say, okay, who's the next one? A right wing back who's been put into that position. I think that'd be a big mistake in my eyes. Personally, if we were to let him go, I think that'd be a big mistake.
Who, Livramento?
DJ, you're breaking.
I think Reece James is one of the best academy products that we've ever produced. He's easily one of the best, like top 5 without question, probably top 3. And I think that his ability to play football, I'm not talking about just to play right back, wing back. His ability to play football is of a high level. You could probably play him in the midfield with Conte and Jorginho and still get value from him. So that's what I'm saying. Like Hakimi, if you put Hakimi at right wing back, the way he plays right now, and then you put Reece James in the midfield, because obviously we're going to need somebody now, because well, we needed somebody this year, really. Like we only had like 3, maybe, because you know that Gilmore's going to have to go on loan right now because he's not going to be able to get enough minutes to progress. So he's going to go on loan, and then you have to think about who's coming in. I'd try Reece if they can get Hakimi. I would try Reece James in the midfield and then have him being the backup right wing back and the backup right center back if we stay with the same foot setup.
Yeah, Fabrizio Romano said that the Inter won't even listen to any offer less than 50 million. So, do you think we have a lot of players also on loan? You know, remember we still have Ross Barkley, we still have Chaluba, we still have Ruben in that midfield. We have Conor Gallagher who want to stay. So in the midfield we packed, but I completely understand that Reece James can do pretty much good everywhere. So if you put him in the midfield and spend another 40 to 50 million to somebody, why not keep that money and, like you said, just go and spend the money to a top striker instead of Hakimi is good because he can score goals. That guy, he's very good going forward, but defending is a little shaky. But he can learn. 21, 22, he can still improve. But I don't know about that. But I'm not really sure. I will keep the money and give the opportunity to the people that we have already there. You can even mention Ethan Ampadu, who can make a case in the midfield and do some work. Give them a preseason, and let's see what's going to happen. I don't know.
Okay, but here's my question now. Do you guys think that we're at the level right now where we should be looking to give the youth a chance right now? Because we've already graduated. We've got Mason Mount in there now. We've got Reece James in there right now. We got Tammy Abraham in there right now. We got Christensen, who's graduated and is in there right now. So we don't necessarily need to be giving more people opportunities right now. At this point in time where we are champions of Europe, we should be looking to go to the next level. So this is the time where we need to be like, okay, let's buy that person that's going to take us to the next level right now. Like the chances have been given, the chances have been won. You know, those 4 players in that squad right now that have earned the right to be a part of this squad. And going forward right now, I want somebody that's going to bang in the goals. Just bang them in. Forget it.
Yeah.
In front of me, bang it in. You know what I mean? Like that's what we need to get to that next level right now. So as much as I'm appreciative of what's happened with the academy and how we can continually produce, like Livramento, like that kid's going to be nice. He's going to be really, really nice.
Yeah.
But his time is not now. Our time is now, where we can really dominate Europe right now. And if we can do that by just saying, forget the money, get the guy we need. Simple and plain. Every time we've won the league and we're like, oh man, we get, remember that year, the year after Jose won in, was it 2015? We're like, oh man, all we need is a midfielder like Pogba. We get Pogba in there, and then all that talk about Pogba and Sandro and all that. And then they went out and got Djilabadji and Babarama, who I think they should be given a chance.
Yeah, I remember that.
You see what I'm saying? We're resting on our laurels. We're not resting on our laurels. We're not pushing further. We're not saying, okay, this is where we are. Let's put our neck on these people, our foot on these people's necks right now, and just choke it off right now. You know, Fergie, this guy, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but like he knows. Fergie used to do that every year.
Yeah,
Fergie used to do that every year.
We used to do that every year. We replaced Andy Cole, Dwight York with Van Nistelrooy. Then we replaced him with Rooney with Van Persie. So the secret of success is not to wait for it to happen. You have to build it upon when you're on the top, because everyone is trying to pull you down. So you have to buy signings according to it. And I mean, that's the thing I said, that there are no options. Otherwise, you have all the big category signings. I'm seeing people saying Gerard Moreno, he played against us. He's a good striker. I think he's very young. Then some Fiorentina striker, Dusan Vlahovic. So I don't know who you guys going to buy.
Nah.
Yeah. So if you have to choose between Hakimi and Declan Rice,
Hakimi.
What are you gonna choose? Like, just choose one, because we have to get to the next level, right? Couch.
Why? No, you don't need Hakimi. You have Reece James, right?
Yeah, I take Declan Rice, to be honest.
Okay, Declan Rice.
He gives us something different.
It gives okay. That's it's complicated.
I think you can't start next season with Jorginho as your holding midfielder. You have to get someone.
Champions of Europe, brother.
That's right.
Yeah, but he wasn't good. He wasn't.
We will need
Jorginho
for certain
You
games.
saw him against. You know, he was the man of the match, the European man of the match against. Was it Atletico Madrid and then also Porto, right? And then right after that, N'Golo Kante just swept it. He took them all.
Took all of them.
That's what I'm saying. Because N'Golo Kante was so good, he makes Jorginho looks also good.
Nah, Jorginho's good, man. Jorginho played well.
I mean, he's good for a certain type of games. I think when you have a low.
But in Europe, brother, in Europe, he's good because he knows European
he is
football.
Good in Europe.
In the Premier League, sometimes because of his physicality. But
yeah, and even still, like he's never played double six before, right? He's usually flanked by two midfielders. So this is the first time he's ever played in a double six, right? And not had the protection around him. So having said that, I think he's performed really, really well under Tuchel. He performed really, really well under Tuchel. Yes, he made mistakes, the giveaway, the own goal and whatnot, but you know, overall, I can't say that I was disappointed with what I saw from him this year. You know, he was effective for us. Like just the way that we broke the press. Like I remember under Conte, we were so poor playing out from the back, and every time we tried, like a team would press us high, we turned it over every time. And then as soon as Sarri came in with Jorginho, that problem was solved. We know how to break down a press now. And that's the biggest advantage that we've had going forward the last little while. The fact that we know how to break down a team's high press. There's not very many teams that can do that right now. And one of the main reasons why we can do that is because Jorginho. He knows where the next pass is supposed to go. He plays it safe. He keeps it simple, but he knows where it's supposed to go, and he keeps it ticking over. That's the difference.
Yeah. So, what we need Sule for? I mean, we've been
Sule.
We've been linked with Nicolas Sule.
Oh, Sule. The Bayern Munich defender.
He's very injury prone.
That's what I was going to say. That was my. There was another one we were actually linked with today as well. Oh goodness me! He apparently. He's the only problem with him is he's contracted to 2026, and he's I know Arsenal wanted him, Manchester United have wanted him as well. What's the guy's name? He's a defender.
Is that the Bayer Leverkusen guy?
That's the one guy. That's the one.
I can't remember his name.
Couch critic. That's the one, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember his name.
He was linked with us today.
He was like a left-sided center back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what his name is.
It's not the French guy, the 1980, not the French guy, right? What?
Tapsoba, is it?
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah.
Edwin Tapsoba.
That's the one.
He's Brazilian, right?
No, I think he's.
No, it says here that he's Burkina Faso.
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were linked with him today. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's contracted to them until 2026, which means they're looking around about 80 million or something like that, or 70 million for him. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But I know
Edmund Tapsoba.
That's the one.
Tapsoba.
United were looking at him as well, weren't they, Herbert? All right.
I've heard this name first. I mean, we are looking at every single place, but we won't sign anyone. And a name like that, I don't think even Ollie thinks that's like a footballer's name. So no way. He only signs Brexit dead ballers like Dan James and Maguire. Wan-Bissaka.
Oh man, the way you sound, you sound so down as a United fan, honestly.
We are, man. That's how the club has made us.
Oh man. Seriously,
I think if we're gonna get I don't want to keep saying this. If we're gonna get a center back, it's got to be one's gonna push us forward next level. Like I think something like Marquinhos or something like that would be nice in the back. But you can't just get he's the next one.
Marquinhos, it's not realistic though. PSG.
No, I agree. But I would just stay with what we have right now. You know,
but the problem,
he coming in.
Yeah, Mark Goy can do the job. I completely agree with you. But the way I see it sometimes also is like just don't just go for certain players with a very low profile. When Van Dijk was at Celtic, for example, I remember back in the day we were linked with him somehow.
We wanted him.
Yeah, we wanted him.
Yeah,
and then
we did.
all of a sudden, Southampton and then Liverpool and never heard of. So sometimes there are some hidden germs like N'Golo Kante from the second division, you know, in France and come and, you know, win the league the first season in the Premier League, stuff like that. So I'm going to keep an open mind. So if Tuchel chooses somebody, even if we don't know him, he knows exactly what he's trying to do. So I think we should just try the process. You know,
what about Varane for 40 million?
Varane for 40 million? I don't know. Couch critic.
That's what Madrid wants. He's just 28.
My opinion is he's not better than Christensen. He's not a leader.
He's not.
So
he's won. What is he? He's won 4 or 5 Champions League.
Well, because of Ramos, because of Real Madrid, because of the entire team.
No,
I'm not really convinced in Varane. I'm telling you. Yeah, go on.
I'll take Varane at United because he complements Maguire, and you guys can play a back four with Varane.
But we still have Rudiger. We have.
I'll tell you what.
Go on, DJ.
Yeah, I was just going to say one thing. Sorry, I was just going to say one thing. If Varane ends up going to Paris Saint-Germain, because that's what you've led to believe that he wants to go there. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong here. Or back four, their centre two backs are Marquinhos and Kimpembe, isn't it?
Yep.
Am I right in saying that? Kimpembe?
Yeah,
what
Kimpembe
about
is
getting him? Would they sell him to us? Kimpembe, he's a top quality defender.
No, they're not gonna sell
Kimpembe.
He's the only person, like he's from the academy, so he kind of represent their Mason Mount. You know what I mean? It's just like asking Chelsea right now to sell Mason Mount.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so it's not gonna happen. Kimpembe is their Mason Mount because they've been selling a lot of youngsters. So back home, they're putting a lot of pressure. Like, why can't you just give? You know, so he represent like Paris. It's not gonna happen, bro. Just forget about it. It's not happening. So yeah.
But don't forget, we still got
Malangsa.
Yeah, he's on loan.
Breaking. Yeah, Malangsa is coming back. He didn't play many games.
No, I'm asking. I said about Varane because I think when you bring Varane, he is going to close the gap on City because he is a quality centre back, right? Yeah, he has had 1 or 2 bad seasons.
You know,
DJ, you breaking. I'm gonna take you out and put you back. So we'll see.
I think Varane's a decent defender. I just don't know if he's a boss. Like, is he the sheriff or is he the deputy?
No, he's just a deputy.
I think so too. High-level deputy, right?
Yeah, high-level deputy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of my biased opinion, give Mark Boy a chance.
Centre back you want? You want like a John Terry type, or because you already have a sweeper in Rudiger? Because at United we need a pacey centre back to complement Maguire because we have that ball playing and winning the ball in the air in Maguire. We definitely need Varane.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that you guys need something. You guys need a ball player, but it's got to be the right profile. Yeah. Like, I don't know if Varane fits that really. Like,
so what's the profile of centre back you need? That's what I'm like asking. Like,
well, so do you have thing at the left centre back right now? It's Harry Maguire at left centre back, right?
Yeah.
So for me, he should be right centre back, and you should get a left-footed left centre back.
Yeah, that's why we are looking at Pau Torres, but footed centre backs are like very rare. And even if they are there, dead ballers like Mings, so we don't want them. But I still feel that if you guys can get Varane, he's gonna be good for you guys.
I'm not convinced. I don't think we need to invest there too heavily. Like I said, if we bring back Rudiger, if we bring back Zuma, if we bring back Thiago Silva, and we still have Azpilicueta, who, by the way, like, he doesn't get enough credit now. Like, I know he hasn't really been. But look how many positions he's played since he's come to the Premier League now. He played left back, center back, right wing back. Like, he's done all of those jobs incredibly well. Incredibly well. Like, he's now become one of the best defenders of our generation as far as I'm concerned. You can't tell me otherwise, man. Like, he's elevated his game in some ways, man.
Mm-hmm. And he's back in the national team.
Oh, of course.
And Ramos, would you take Ramos on free?
Yeah, if we didn't have Silva, I would.
Yeah, but Silva is going to sign another contract. It's 1 year contract. So
I just think that you have somebody that has that much experience, that much winning.
Mm-hmm.
He can only help your back line, like even if it's just in terms of mentality.
Yeah.
You know, but we have Silva, so
Herbert, Herbert, would you take Ramos at United?
No, we don't need him. No, we don't need Ramos because he's just slow and he's a good centre back of his time. He's gotten old and he already has got a hamstring. He's got some major injury as well, and he's going to want like 300, 350, and doesn't complement Maguire. So we need a Varane type of centre back.
Okay, I see.
Yep.
All right, man. So I think we're gonna leave it here. Herbert, thank you, brother, for being here always. You enjoy your
no problem.
evening or night or whatever time it is. I'm gonna have to get ready and go to work. Yeah. All right. So, Couch, can you plug yourself, brother?
Yeah, I'm from Toronto actually. So I'm just calling in from Toronto. I love the show. I tune in often. I was doing a podcast, a Chelsea podcast, but since the pandemic, it just felt wrong to continue with that. So I might just start it up again once people are back in the stands and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm just going to continue to tune in and watch what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much. And it's the same name on social media, right?
That's correct.
I think I follow you on social media.
I know I follow you.
Yeah, I follow you back. I follow everybody back. If you follow me, I'll follow you back.
Respect.
Thank you, brother, for helping, and see you next time, brother.
Take care, man.
Take care. Blessings. Oh, Emmanuel, I'm sorry, bro. I have to go to work. It's already too late, so maybe next time. DJ said that his internet is down. I completely understand that, brother. More questions? Ludo, you... What happened to you, brother? Ludichenko, sorry. My brother from Ukraine. And a few more questions, and I am going to leave it here. Share the files. Okay. Steve already left. Okay. DJ is back, but I completely understand, DJ. Thank you, brother, for being here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave, and probably if I have time tonight and my blue army are not around me, I could go live again. God bless, and I'll see you.